3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Anderson. Anderson, and you're watching freaking Jiggy Jag TV.
Loud and proud, it's Jiggy Jaguar from JiggyJaguar.com.
Thank you. Good night.
This is
TV.
Running. Go, sir.
This is Derrick scaife with KJAG Radio, Zenu. And this my kind people out there. This is introduce yourself for me.
My name is Tone, artist from McPherson, Kansas.
And Mr. Tone, tell them how you spell it. And make sure you say what you just told me.
Capital T-O-N, capital E for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
You like that? For no apparent reason. That's the way you should do things, just for no apparent reason.
Shits and gigs, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shits and giggles, shits and giggles. But what made you really get into this so the people know? 'Cause, you know, they would probably like to know.
I got a lot into hip hop. Like he said, I don't look much like a hip hop artist.
Does he, people?
But I got into hip hop because there was artists out there going through tough times and whatnot. There was times where I heard artists speaking through, and I ain't never met him in my life, but I felt like I knew that person, and when they spoke, I felt like I wasn't alone in the struggle I was going through. And those genuinely helped me get through times to where I probably would have just gave up, tapped out, and done with it all. And I figured if I have a love for music, I want to speak out on all the wrong and there's all the crazy stuff that goes on in this world. But if I can also at the same time do that for someone else that the music did for me, then even if it reaches one person, then I know that in this life I absolutely achieved the goal that I was meant to achieve. So if I can do that on a level to where I can inspire one artist to do the same thing, then that artist inspires 10 people, and then those 10, it's multiplication. It's just it's an impact. It's an impact bigger. It's an impact bigger than yourself, and that's what I'm trying to do.
What would you say is what was your inspiration? You like your artist? Because coming from what you told me, you was into Slipknot and stuff. What artists really molded to where you was like, hey, this is where I'm gonna put my style from, or this where you really inspired me to do more of this?
I think there's a little bit of like I couldn't point one little finger on it.
You can name 2 or 3.
But I think the one that got me in, like, made me take rap seriously was I was listening to Tech 9 and I was taking a poetry class in English at the same time, and we was learning stuff about Shakespeare and alliteration, and I realized this is what Tech's doing. And then I realized, like, there's a science, there's a math to this. This isn't just fucking around. This is something you can pull together. And then so I listened to him for a while, but then I listened to more artists. I really love old school. I pull from a giant array of music. But when I listened to Outkast, one of my favorite groups, got them tattooed, love them. But their ability to make you move and have a good time, but then you actually listen to the content, like these people were teaching you, these people were inspiring you, these people were pushing you to go be better and do better. But at the same time, you don't even realize it because you're just having a blast and dancing to their music.
You're having a good time, but you're soaking it in.
Yes, at the same time.
Like a sponge. Well, man, that's awesome to hear, man. So what you gonna be doing here tonight?
I am going to be performing in the artist competition. So if I have my way about it, I will be opening for overtime.
Well,
that is the plan.
I wish you the best of luck, man.
Yes.
Continue with it, man. Keep the inspiration going.
Yep, thank you, man.
You take it easy.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. Okay.